right, so here he is. You can argue he is the best pound-for-pound male fighter in the world today, the UFC featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski, and he continues to add layers and wrinkles to his game. Absolutely incredible, all he has accomplished thus far.
He's a tremendous fighter, and John, you look at his style and you think to yourself, this would translate weight classes, pound for pound. That's the definition. He is pound for pound, and that was on full display when he just dismantled the great Max Holloway. But tonight in front of him, he has a very different challenge. It's not a guy he's seen before. He's got a formulated plan inside the octagon, and if anybody can do that, it's Alexander Volkanovski.
And one thing that has been key to his success, he's just never been flat on fight night.
Never.
Always seems to have his best. We'll see if he has it all going here tonight. Well, the wins list is really starting to look strong for the English contender, Lerone Murphy. Josh Kulabau, Makwan Amirkhani, Douglas Silva, D'Andrade, of course, Ricardo Ramos back in the day. But now tonight is the test, right? The test that everybody wants to see if Lerone Murphy can pass, because a lot of people envision him as a future champion, if not UFC headliner, but these are the type of fights that you need to prove you can pass. Stylistically, the UFC gave him this fight because they think it'll test him in all realms of mixed martial arts. We'll see tonight if Lerone Murphy can preserve that O in the loss column. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. And now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexander the Great Volkanovski. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Lerone the Miracle Murphy.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. Well, it has been amazing to watch Alexander Volkanovski's progression, even when you look back to past title defenses against the likes of the Korean Zombie, almost smiling as if to say, man, I thought you were good. I didn't know you were that good. And in theory, Volkanovski ready to present an even better version here tonight. So there it is. The kickboxer successfully defends the first takedown attempt by a more balanced fighter. He said he might have to play defense early. Did it well there.
Well, he's expecting the wrestler to fatigue. As the takedowns fail, he starts to get more tired. Then he will let his hands go, elbows go, knees go, and use all of his weapons to try and finish this fight.
That kick block by Volkanovski. All right, so we will see early on how the both man chooses to proceed, and no surprise to see Volkanovski go to the leg kicker.
I mean, we have seen this constantly with Alexander Volkanovski, especially in the first Max Holloway fight. He won the fight behind the leg kicks. He is so smart inside of the octagon that he will throw these leg kicks, not hard, but they draw something out of you, and then he starts to attack you with things that have more force. This guy's tremendous, and that is why he's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
Volkanovski gets absolutely melted by that head kick. Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Woo-wee. I don't do that as well as you do. Man, he's coming out swinging tonight.
He is bringing the heat. This dude is trying to end this night early.
Can you give us an ooh-wee, please?
Ooh-wee.
So good. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Volkanovski. That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position. Under a minute now to go in round one.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping forward. They're excited. Oh, nice jab by Volkanovski.
Ten seconds now in round one. Round two is next. Heading back to the corner now. Volkanovski is bleeding from the forehead there a little bit. It doesn't appear to be too bad. The focus for the cut man, though, to make sure that he can stop the bleeding and not allow the blood to get into the eyes. All right, let us now take a look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. He appeared to open up a significant cut on his opponent's forehead with one of those strikes.
A lot of blood comes from the cut on the forehead. He did exactly what he needed to do to land a strike that would open up a cut on the forehead. Now that he...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. Even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Oh, nice jab by Volkanovski.
That high kick that you spinning, great landing.
Going to the body now with the kick. That one is blocked, though, by Volkanovski. Oh, he connects there. The right kick is there again for Alexander Volkanovski, DC.
Those leg kicks are so good at registering where his opponent's going to be. So he throws the leg kicks to build a read. Right now he lands another one. And as we expect, Alexander Volkanovski is once again ahead in the fight.
Murphy circling towards the left now. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Murphy. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar. Punches and punches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Volkanovski ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly. He's brutalizing him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
Oh, huge ground strikes. Oh, Volkanovski's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Volkanovski. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. 2 rounds in the books.
Hey, stop.
What are you doing out there? Let's shake it off. We need to do exactly what we did in the gym. I want you to...
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's...
You ready to fight? Ready.
3rd round underway.
Good kid.
Bone on bone, nicely done with the high kick. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the last. Oh, what a chance to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Murphy's attempt there is blocked by the opponent. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Oh, a strong series of committed elbows here. Those are starting to add up. Volkanovski's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Oh, Volkanovski's got the full mount. Lands with the ground and pound.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here.
Hey, you gotta get off your back. You gotta get off your back.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches.
All right, good back and forth action, but they pause things here, DC. They're going to call in the ringside physician and take a look at what is a nasty cut.
Well, he's got to check on it because you don't know if the fighter's going to be able to continue. Fighters always want to fight, but it's up to the ringside physician to tell them if they're capable of it.
And the blood is superficial. The face bleeds a lot. Referee comes over to acknowledge to the fighter. The fight will continue, at least for now. All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials that make a determination. The determination is, get your butt out there and fight. Let's see what happens.
And we have a very smart fighter who is going to have to start protecting that injury to prevent it from getting any worse. Nice jab, follows it up with a nice right hand. Oh, there's his head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
This is trouble for Volkanovski.
Seconds winding down in round 3. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, good news for him. The round is over. Bad news. Cut on his forehead could not be much worse. Actually, they might even call in the doctor here. You see, the cut man's going to try to shore this thing up, but if this cut gets any worse, they are going to stop this fight. All right, so he survives to the stool, but he's going to need a plastic surgeon on Monday. Let us show you some of the strikes that caused that damage above the eye.
Just beautiful striking on display. He found the target constantly.
Ready? Ready?
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, nice jab by Volkanovski. Oh, man, you gotta credit him for continuing to attack that area, but that cut is getting harder to
hard to watch. And, you know, we spoke about this guy and how impressed we were with his fight IQ and how smart he was in his approach. Shows again, he got his opponent hurt, and he has been on that cut the entire time. Great job.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming. Great punch.
All right, well, if you like blood, perhaps this is the fight for you. That cut is really starting to open up wide now.
It's starting to open up, and it doesn't seem to be affecting him too bad right now. It's still bloody, but it's not really limiting his ability to continue. Let's see if he can get through this and win this fight.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent. All right, so no surprise to see the referee call for the ringside physician. Gonna come take a look at that damage more closely.
So much damage, J.A. This fight is done.
Yeah, doctor's gonna stop the fight, and again, his opponent deserves credit for causing the damage. You hate to see a fight end that way, especially a fight that good, but the fighter has to be protected. All right, we got some replays for you now. The accumulation of damaging strikes ultimately causing a premature end to this one.
Well, he got the cut, and he kept landing in that spot, targeting the spot. But once he hit him with this shot right here, this is when the referee goes, you know what? Let me bring the ringside position in. We got to take a check on this guy, make sure he's okay.
And you knew that last time they brought the doctor in, that was going to be it. It goes into the books as a TKO via doctor stoppage. We send it inside now to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Lerone the Miracle Murphy!
All right, Buff, thank you very much indeed. An extraordinary performance from this kickboxer here tonight. He suggested in our fighter meeting that he is the most well-rounded striker in this division, and that finish certainly helps the cause.
It sure does help. I mean, we know that he has a kickboxing background, but for him to show a complete skill set on the feet, but also in his defenses, amazing. The guy is next level, and tonight he showed that by stopping such a tough guy in front of him.